How's it going out there, everybody? As always, I am the Wolf Knight, and welcome to some Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, I decided to do some recording on this one because I absolutely love this game. I loved it back when it was just the original.
You're up.
If you've played this but you've never played the original, Final Fantasy VII,
Don't think so.
you don't know what you're missing. I totally recommend, going and playing the original Final Fantasy VII if you haven't played it.
Have fun.
Now, in terms of the Final Fantasy VII games, like I said before, this is my absolute favorite.
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
Go ahead.
I love what they did with the
Not bad.
combat in this game. It's definitely a lot better. It's just downright good. And look, it looks good. It's got the as you hear in the background, that nostalgic battle music. The nostalgic action music. You gotta love it.
That it?
And like I said, the combat is just downright good. And it really took like it's really got like the feel of like 13's 13 Lightning Returns. It's got that kind of combat feel to it. You run around and input your actions on the ATB gauge. And this is it's just all around good. Now the gameplay is, it is long.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
They're so
This is a
different.
one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
I like I said, I played a lot of the original 7.
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
You'll keep us safe.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm
And it's just like completely different with the characters looking as detailed.
Enough. We're done here.
Like this.
Give it a rest.
And it's just all around excellent.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Like the animation looks good and all of it. The music, like the original, spot on.
Wedge.
Barrett seems kind of. I think Barrett in the original one was kind of.
The money merc. Every last gear.
Barrett was kind of like it seemed like in the old one he was like less of an ass. But it seems like when they decided to give him the voice in this one compared to the original, it made him seem like more of an ass.
Get him, boy!
Guess you're first.
Hey!
Looks like you're next. Let's go.
Plus, in the old one, it seemed like Cloud talked a lot less compared to in this one, where he talks quite a little bit.
Here we go.
And this,
That it?
I love the switching between the modes. Yeah, whatever. But, you know, in the terms of, like, the full Final Fantasy story on 7, you've already played this one. It only, you know, covers up to the escape of Midgar. Compared to, like, the original, you know, which goes all the way through. But, you know, this one covers only to the escape of Midgar.
This way.
Alright, let me through.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Bring it.
So long.
Nah. Alright. Now, focus thrust is a pretty good move. If you want, especially if you use it like right up close on somebody, you can hit them for quite a good bit of damage. Bring it on. Fear my sword.
That it?
Sorry. Doing pretty good on time. We're only about 7 minutes in. But honestly, when it comes, I think when I think of this game, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Everything is, like I said, everything is good. If somebody, you know, is, you know, finding problems with this game, you know, then they're, you know, they don't truly love it. I just downright love this game.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
See, now, I thoroughly remember, you know, the whole beginning of the Maka reactor with all this, but...
3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Certain
Who's
voice
that?
lines.
Door! We're waiting. It's
Certain
over.
voice lines are new,
That's my
certain
line.
are not new.
He's alone. We can take him.
Yeah, you think you can take it.
It's over. Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
It's like, the cockiness. Honestly, you see someone carrying a sword, you know, that's almost as big as them. It means they know how to most likely use it. That's the thing about the sword.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
But also the, you know, the personalities they gave everyone really, like, suits everyone. Especially later down the line when we get Aerith. I love her personality in this. She's just so cheerful.
You know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Do-do-do. Yeah, I can't let... with it, you know, how short they made it in terms of story. Young Tifa.
Tifa and I.
Of course, I've already played through the full 7, so I already know, Cloud's full story. But when it gets to the destruction of the Mako reactor, it's quite funny to see.
These
They're the
sewer rats
ones.
appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world.
Indeed.
The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna
Barrett
stand
makes a good
here
point.
and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Get help.
Say that again.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Gotta love Cloud, the cool, calm demeanor. Cloud
Our
is.
lives are on the line now.
I mean, that's one of the reasons I love Cloud so
You
much.
listening, Merc? One false move, and that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Gotta love him. Cloud doesn't need his actions to, speak for him. Man, his words. Join the party, Barrett Wallace. When I played the old one, I didn't know I never knew like
Gonna
anyone's
throw your
last
sword
name.
out. Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me.
Oops. Come on, let me fire.
See ya. Now, for the real show.
Booyah. Ability, focus shot. Booyah.
Got this. Do your
Come on.
job, Bird.
Shut up and
Now there will be certain, bosses in this game that are pretty tough.
no time to celebrate.
Sure there is.
Look what we have here.
The laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some.
Yep.
But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first.
That's almost like, basically breaking the fourth wall. It's like, hey, you know how to
Just
do
keep
this,
those
right?
baby blues of yours on me.
Yeah, because it's talking about, basically doing it in other games.
Not too shabby.
Watch the next one. And go.
You're doing good.
I know I am. Like you said before, I've done this before.
Let's see what's up next. And it's more of the same.
Or,
Come on then.
or. Ooh. Ooh boy. Dodge the lasers.
Nice job, Cloud.
Ow.
You
Ow.
okay?
Ow. They don't inflict much damage, but you know.
Phew. Well, I'm glad that. Look. They don't
Ah,
call these
sweepers.
things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
We can take this humble jump.
In the first game, this is like one of the like most basic enemies. You are able to defeat it easily.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening. Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it. Hey, it's not moving.
Let's pin it
And
down.
thunder.
Give it all you've got. Get ready.
Switch to Punisher. And then just hammer it. Now let's do a little focus thrust.
See ya.
Excellent. But yeah, when it comes to like these enemies, they made them, you know, a lot tougher.
First. Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
What the hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Guess that makes you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Yes, Barrett. But when it also gets to like, you know, this boss down here, which everyone knows.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
Now, I think we might go ahead and call it soon, because we got like 3 minutes left, and
Damn, I can practically taste the Mako in here. Hurry it up.
once we get down to the bottom floor, we'll call it.
Like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
And we'll start like the next episode off with facing
Capable hands.
the boss. I remember the first time I played the original Final Fantasy VII. And you know, I got way past this part where you're supposed to, you know, pull Jess's leg out of the debris.
Here we go.
And we got like to the... I was like, what's going on? Why ain't I being able to progress? Now this is back when I was younger. I was like, why can't I...
Overdo it.
Need my help, do you? Get your ass out of here.
So I had no, like I said, I had no idea he had to pull Jess's leg out of some debris. And I ended up wasted the whole time, like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So basically, in what is essentially the tutorial, I lost.
Nothing to it.
Just showed, you know, how inexperienced I was back then. Alrighty. We've got about a minute 6 left. So we'll get to the bottom of these stairs. I think I'll go ahead and call it, and we'll start up the next episode, facing the boss. So guys, thank y'all for joining me. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me, like, what is your favorite Final Fantasy, and what is your favorite Final Fantasy character, and why you like them so much. But guys, please be sure, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye!